Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. Welcome back to the farm where it is now June. Yeah, June. The only thing that's really... if you haven't watched the live streams, I've got a train now because that's something that I needed. And it goes all the way from there... up to there. That's it. That's your lot. That's as far as it goes. And I'm about $1 bajillion in debt. Good. To cover this debt, I'm going to need $34,000, euros, whatever, a month. Which is great. Yeah, because there's quite a few months where I don't make any money at all. But this month is not one of them. No, sir. It's June, and we're selling... what are we selling here? We're selling grinders. Nice. We're selling Armoire. Nice. And we're selling planks, of which I have a multitude. I have a multitude of planks. But we'll save that for last. We'll start out by selling some grinders. Here we go. I'm not entirely sure how many I've got in stock, but it's some. Right. Pallet staircase railings? No. Pallet bowls? No. Chairs. Pepper grinds. I've got 6 whole pallets. Great. Well, that'll sort me debt all the way out. How many have you spawned there? All of them. Terrific. Yeah. What am I doing with the train? Nothing. I'm not doing anything with the train until such time as I can afford to do something with the train, which will probably be about 1 million years from now. Yeah, not soon. No, not anytime soon. Anyway, you know, hope springs eternal, and it keeps things lively. It rather puts paid to my plan to buy the entire map. That's going to have to wait for a bit. Yeah. If you had that money now... I know, if I had that money now, then, you know, would be laughing and I'd be buying another thing and making more money off it. I'm pretty sure I can furnish me debt, but it'll be what it is. Yeah. I ought to fix the terraforming on this. Why'd you say that? Because of that. Yeah, I know. I will. I'll fix it. I don't know when, but it will be fixed. Most certainly. First big load of saleable goods. 6 pallets of grinders gets me 12 grand. Not quite enough to service me debt, but it's certainly going the right way. I'm hoping that there will be significantly more Armoire than there were grinders, given that the grinder operation has only been running for not very long at all. Maybe 4 months, maybe 5, something like that. Whereas Armoire, I've been creating for quite a long time. You have to say it that way. It's like a law. Parked back up. Let's have a look then. Pallets of Armoire. Wood beams? No. Planks. 11. Well, that's not as flippin' aggressive as I'd hoped. There's not enough space for all of them. Well, that fills me with a small amount of hope. What do you got there? 10. Well, we're not going to get them all on the man truck in one hit, but we'll get them on there in a couple of hits. 4 pallets at a time? Okay, well, we're going to be at this for a bit then. But that's all fine. As long as the money's good, yeah, I'm going to go off-road to avoid my completely egregious... Oh, there's another bit that needs fixing. All right, well, avoiding the egregious is clearly not something that's going to happen immediately. Hey-ho, it's all good. Armoire, show me where it hurts. Or at least show me some money. Show me more money than that. 8 grand for 4 pallets. Yeah, okay, so you're going to get 3 lots of them. So that's, what, 24 grand? Just under? Yeah, that's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Now, the thing is, I now need to turn my attention to making as much money as I humanly can possible. Possibly can humanly. And so I'm considering, because I've got quite a bit of grassland, that at the moment I'm only using to feed my sheep. I'm considering whether or not to splash out on a baler with wrapper, so that I could do silage bales. Yeah, I know it's cheap, it's dirty, it's what everybody does to start with because it's basically free money. But I need money, and the freer it is, the happier we'll all be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, I'm considering it. Now we get 4 lots of this. Oh, joy! The other solution, of course, is to rinse what remaining budget I've got into buying as many solar panels as possible, because that's the easiest of easy mode, is just buy a ton of solar panels and then run the game at maximum speed for a couple of hours and you'll have made all the money in the world. But I'd rather earn it by working than earn it by just cheesing auto earners. Yeah, there's no love to be had from cheesing an auto earner. I mean, they won't thank you for it. No, very few people will. In case you didn't catch a live stream, incidentally, the train is going to come round this corner eventually. It's going to be the new layout for all things wood related. I haven't worked out all the logistics of it yet. Suffice to say, it's going to be extraordinarily expensive and probably take multiple years to do. And given that I'm playing 1 month at a time in the month where it exists, that's just not going to work. So I may have to switch to a format where I play a lot more than just a month. I forgot that was there. Just a lot more than a month at a time. Maybe I have to do a year at a time. Oh boy, yeah. I mean, I'm prepared. I mean, it's a heck of a lot of work. The field work alone takes as much as I enjoy doing it, it does take a heck of a long time. Yeah, well, I mean, it's up to you there, son. I mean, you want to achieve something before the new game comes out, which it will do at some point. Maybe as soon as next year. Maybe as soon as this year. I mean, well, I'd be surprised if it was this year at this point, but next year certainly seems plausible. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to have to up the tempo. Yeah. I mean, you could sling out a month a day for a long time. And people might enjoy that. Would they? But would all people enjoy that? I quite like the Spartan nature of this series, whereby you only get it once in a while, and so you kind of go, ooh, the next chapter, how exciting. I mean, both of you who are watching right now. So, I mean, that's something to consider. How invested in this project are you? I could just sell the train back again and be done with it. No. There is no backwards. There's only this way. Which is, I mean, it's not necessary. We have gone a long way backwards. There's no getting past that. But I mean, you know, sometimes you have to invest in order to succeed. Yeah. Oh, you're getting more. Yeah, you're getting quite a few more pallets than you were expecting out of this. Yeah, but I mean, look at the bank balance there, son. I mean, you're hardly going, oh, easy times are on us again. And I'm not entirely convinced that... Whoa, do you want to strap them down? Yeah, all right, there you go. I'm not entirely convinced easy times have ever been upon us. No, easy times were upon us before you bought the train. You'd reached the point where money was becoming little to no object. Oh. Yeah, stupid train mod. Yeah, I know. And I fell for it. Because I thought it would be a delight, and I thought it would be only as costly as it absolutely needed to be. Regrettably, however, I was incorrect in that assertion. Alright, well, that's another load done. Great. Yes, the picture doesn't look exactly rosy right now with... I mean, that's Armoire's almost done. I've got, like, 1 pallet left. What? Between that and the pepper grinders, we've made 50 grand. So we'll probably be... One more load, we'll probably be up to about 60 grand. But that's okay, because I have an unreasonably large number of small planks to sell, and they don't go for a tippy-top price, but I have got a lot of them. Put a number on it. I reckon I've got 200 grand's worth. Maybe more. Okay, last Armoire run going now, and then I think I will do the terraforming, purely because the next job is to do planks, and for that I'm going to be using the truck, so the Volvo. And therefore, yeah, I mean, it's all fun and games using the man truck like some kind of sporty off-road vehicle, but I mean, I can't I can't in good conscience drive my Volvo in the same way. So so we're going to get out some smoothing gun and do some smoothing with the gun of smoothing. Alright, there we go. Park it back where it belongs. Lovely. Right, let's bring up the tool set and then let's head over to where we're most clearly needed. Now, how do you want to go about this? Because this corner isn't exactly elegant. I'm not entirely sure I can get a good angle. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a decent angle. So this corner needs sorting out. I think I'm going to end up with kind of a ridge running along here and going around the corner. I'm not going to disrupt the flatitude that we've got going on there. That's flatitude. Look it up. It's probably a word. Right, give me lots of power, please. Thank you. Right, now, let's run it around here. All right, and then we'll smooth it in a moment. But give me enough space to hang yourself with. I was going to say work with. You cheeky baggage. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure that's gone completely to plan. Completely to plan? No. Oh, hold on. No, this might work. All right, hang on. Grab this. Set that level and start from about here and then just bring it on down. Bring it on down there. Bring it on down. That's it. Super. Yeah. Yeah. I'll basically cut the corner because that'll work for me. Well, I mean it'll suffice for now. What are we running on there? I think we're running asphalt. Okay. All right. Give me a bigger brush, please. There you go. So if we run a nice little slip road up there, and then we'll go back to the smoothing gun. Give me proper softening. Well, it's adequate softening is what it is. Just take some of these lumps out, so that were one to use a Volvo, one would not come completely unstuck in doing so. It's a bit of a lump there that we can probably resolve a little. Yeah, I know, I've left a right angle corner in there, which is hardly going to make life easier, but, I mean, it will have to suffice for now. Let's knock the damage off that. Right, I'll polish this up, and then we'll see just how poorly I've done it. We're not going to unload from here. No. I mean, there's lots in there, but we're not doing that yet, because quite a few of these trailers, I don't know exactly how many. Well, not that one. No, obviously not that one. Quite a few of these trailers actually have full plankage already in there. Like this one, 47,000. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. This should be big money. I'm hoping this is big... Gently does it. I'm hoping this is big money. Okay. Yeah. Now, when we've finished all of this capering, and we've got the train set up and all of that stuff, we'll be moving all of the wood operations out of this starting area. And I've been thinking, why don't you delete your starting area, or your main kind of base area, move down to the big camp down the bottom that has got a lot of stuff you can't move, and put your essentials down there, so like warehousing and all of that kind of stuff, because that will leave you with a very nice little truck journey to make your deliveries. It always feels like this is just a little bit too close, and that's why I moved the Silver Run Market in the first place, because it felt like I was shunting using my truck over precious little distance. I haven't decided, and based on how deeply in debt I am, I've got plenty of time to make my mind up. So I've got that going for me, which is just super. Yeah, I mean, as long as I can service the debt, it's all fine. Yeah. All right, slow down. Slow. Where are you? Don't get stuck, for the love of God. We'll never get out of there. Oh, I'm a dab hand at moving stuff now. Oh yeah. You want a train moving up a hill? I'm your man. Right, here we go. Unloading. How much did we have just now? 60 some odd? Okay, well, let's call it 65 for the sake of argument. I could look back and check. Oh, woo, hey, look, hey. These are some proper numbers. Oh, yeah, that's 50 grand. There's another 10. I'll probably have to go backwards as well, because it only takes the bottommost pallets off you initially. You're going to need to open the curtain. Is it you? Is it I? Is it I? Can't remember. I thought it was you. It's not. Is it V? No. Is it B? No, B will be loading in some fashion. Is it Z? Yes. See? Look, there they are. They're all floaty. So if I now back her up a smidge... Alright, we've got just under half a load still in here. Oh, we've done well. One truckload is about 100 grand. It's not. It's more than that. It is more than that. Oh, we've done well. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a monster payday. Good. Well, we need it. Yeah, I know. I mean, but, you know, planks are kind of your main event right now. Yeah, they're not a big earner individually. You've got one stuck in there. Well, it can come with. If it falls off on the way, I don't doubt I'm going to need to do some clean-up. We'll just leave the side open and it'll be rectified. But I've got 184 grand now. So the question becomes, do I invest in a baler? Well, you need more money, and grass is as easy as it gets. It is the easiest way. There you go, you've got that in. Right, cool. Lock it in. Now that I've got it properly situated. And you can follow your new road. I mean, we're using the word road in a very loose fashion here. But we are using it anyway. That's not so bad. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit lumpy. But if we were to go this way... Yep. Yeah, see, that's worked out adequately. It has. Adequate is as adequate does. Sure, why not? Right, I'm going to dispatch this here for now. Because I need to know if any of the others are packing or not. So we know purple isn't. You've got that wrong. Yeah, I know, I was facing the wrong flipping way and I steered the wrong way. See, I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. I still haven't quite got to grips with which way I'm facing. Yeah, right, okay. Back it on up. Yeah, backing it on up. Right, super job. Cool, right, now, slide on in and hook it on. What do we got in here? 40,000 planks, bruv. Whoa, hey! Big money. All the time. Now, are you going to try and do this without nudging your other trailer? Yeah, sure. Big truck practice is what I'm about these days. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I just gently nudge those, but that's what it's for. I mean, the truck's already broken, so I'm not that bothered. Which way are we going? We're going round like this, see? Oh, okay. All right, fine. Well, look, it's another good payday coming off this truckload, and then I suspect... maybe one more load, maybe 1.5 from the stuff that I've got in the warehouse. Well, that's not so bad. No, I think that's broadly adequate, if not better. Oh, this is a different kind of truck. Yeah, we've put all of our pallets into boxes. Planks is not accepted here. Yeah, but it is accepted here, though, son. That much I know for a fact. Look at it go. Oh, it's going to do all of them as well. Yeah, really quite... This is a much nicer trailer. Well, it's convenient, certainly. Yeah, oh, look at it. Oh, this is making life very easy. Yeah. Why have you got all of the... Why are these not in the warehouse? Because the warehouse is full. So I decided a while ago to stash some in the warehouse, but fundamentally, as soon as I could fill a truck, fill it, park it, it's ready to rock and roll. Well, we seem to have some time on our hands right now, and so I was just going to talk you through my thinking. July, next month, is all about harvesting the wheat, right? But that's not all. We also get to sell some more stuff next month. We get to sell tables and beams. I don't have a huge amount of either, but it is more money. Now, the key at the moment is that even if I start to pay down the loans that I've got, I'm still going to be facing the full monthly repayment. It doesn't take the repayment down. So I'm still going to have to come up with, how much did I say it was? 34 grand. You sure it's not more than that? Let's say it's 34 grand for the sake of argument. Okay, for the sake of argument, that was 100 grand's worth of planks. Why was that less than the previous lot? You didn't have as many. Yeah, but that was quite a lot less. than the previous lot. Maybe just sold the wrong kind of planks. I was pretty sure they were just planks. I think you might have sold long planks. Oh well, I need the money, so shut up. What were you saying? Yeah, so at the end of every month, I'm going to need to make sure I've got 35 plus in the bank anyway to cover the debt repayment, which is no big problem as long as I'm careful about it. So August, for example, at the moment I'm not selling anything. September, I'm not selling anything. October, I'm selling long planks, assuming I haven't started selling them all now. Yeah. Okay, alright, well look, we know where the risks lie, and therefore, it'll be right. Well, will it though? Well, we'll find out though, and it'll be an adventure one way or another. Right, you get out of that. Let's go grab this fella. Come here, fella. Right, you might want to move the RTV Max 6000 as well. I probably will. But I've got a scheme here. I've got a plan of sorts. Okay. Do you want to put your hazards on? No, I'm not feeling that hazard. That's still lashed on. Well, we can unlash it, I'm sure. Do that. Do this. There you go. See? It's fine. Okay. As long as that was the only one you needed to unlash. Well, if it needs the next one, I'll do that in a mo. No, it's moving. Right. Now, just don't nudge it any further, you dipstick. Because if we're going to try and haul this out, which is what we're doing. Right. Grab. Come with me. Thank you. Because that way we can use this to prime that truck to only pick up little planks. Oh, it seems to have done that of its own volition. Well, that's super helpful of it. What a friendly truck. What a friendly truck, indeed. Yeah, no, everything about that wagon is it's super on my side. It's going, yes, yes, my dear. I will certainly help you out as much as I'm able. Yeah. It's called Mabel. That's not exactly what I said, but ha-ha nonetheless. Good. Right. Excuse me, RTV Max 6000. Let's park you out of the way. I mean, as much as I don't use it for anything practical these days, it ain't half useful for kind of zipping about. Just a little bit. Yeah. Right. Plank. Now, I've got quite a few plank in here that are on... there you go. You've got 25 pallets of wood beams. Yeah. There's 25 pallets of long planks. There's 11 pallets of tables. There'll be a few more. These are regular planks, but they're not fully slapped. So we'll take them. Right. Okay. There they are, look. Do you want... Oh, you know what? I bet, based on what it just did with the forky forks there, I bet if you put this in the right place, as you unload, it'll pick them up. Okay. Well, we can try it. There you go. There we are. Buh. Nope. Do I need to get closer? No, 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 you had it. Well, why there? That's a weird place to choose. Well, let's see how we progress. Right. Metal? No. Chairs? No. Bowls? No. Staircase railings? Not so much. Planks? Right, that one. Good. There you go. Look, they're being vacuumed. Super. Right, that's going to save me some time. Well, I mean... Time isn't particularly of the essence. Yeah, I know, but it's, I mean, saving some time is a good thing. I've got a few more pallets there. You've got 73 pallets that are properly fully loaded. Yeah? That's tons. Yes. Right, we're all full up and ready to disco. So let's go. Disco. Smash it. It's not as huge a number of pallets as I'd hoped. But it's still enough for another load after this one. So that's going to take me to probably, I think, about 450 grand. That's very close to paying off one of those loans, which takes your repayment every month down quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, it'll still leave me $1 million in debt, but hey, you know, better than nothing. Right, started at 289 grand. Let's see where we end up. There you go, another 104,000. Well, that's nice. Now, you see, the other thing that occurs to me at this point is, well, what if instead of your current prescribed plan of action, prescribed rather than proscribed, of course, what if instead I were to buy more furniture factories? so that instead of these planks, which are selling at a nice rate, I could be selling additional goods, because you've got all that metal left over, and therefore further armoire are certainly within your capability. Now, I know they're a hassle to move, but maybe you can find a nice trailer like this that will allow you to do more than a couple of pallets at a time. I mean, that's certainly worthy of consideration. Yeah, I mean, it also restricts the months in which you're going to be selling, but I could do the same with cotton processing. I mean, heck, the amount of wheat that I've got coming in next month, I could very easily get myself a flour mill, because that will sell for more than any potential wheat sales that I might be considering. Yeah, you know, and sell high-value products instead of this low-value raw material type stuff. So what you're suggesting is by actually spending the money, you would be able to accumulate potentially more than by paying it down and having to service really rather a lot of debt every month. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'll have decided by the time I've sold everything. Well, hurry up, because you've almost sold everything. Ooh, right, well, this is going to be another full load, and I'll have some left over. That's nice. Oh, and I also now understand why I had so many pallets with wonky numbers of planks on board. Yeah, because you'd use this, and it had just hoovered some up off various different pallets. Yeah, indeed. Right, here goes the last lot now, and that will take me just over 500,000. Now, I've got a few bits and pieces of pallets of planks kicking around, but I'm going to keep those so that I can keep the production flowing on more costly goods. But we have come out of this somewhat better than I'd anticipated. The question of whether to or not to invest rather than repay now boils down to, if I were to invest, would I make back more than the 3.5% I'm paying on the loan? And that's assuming that the loan itself actually takes into consideration how quickly you've repaid. So will the big be based on... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can definitely make a better than 3.5% additional gain by processing this stuff rather than selling it raw. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no. Yeah. Foolish man. Yeah, I know. Right, well, first thing to consider is how much is a good baler? No, how much is the good baler that does the silage wrapping as well? I'm prepared to do easy mode. I'm just not prepared to do idle mode. They're different things. So get down here. Yep. Baling technology. Yeah, I know, but you always end up skipping past it. You don't just need a baler, you need a flipping bale loader as well, pal. I can stick them on the man truck. That'll save me some, because I know that bale loader is like 110 grand, or so, the one I always end up using. You can get this for 50. I could. It will do 24 bales. Up to 180 centimetres. Yes. Is that the one I end up using? Yeah, that's the one. 50 Gs. Oh, hold on. What's on sale at the moment? Nothing interesting. No, nothing I care for. Okay, alright, so what, 50 grand for that, and then how much for a baler? Well, you want the one that does the wrappage. That's 150k to you, bruv. No, it's not, that's just a baler, that doesn't do wrapping. Alright, does this one do? No, it doesn't. Is there not a cheaper one that does it? Here you go, that one does it. No, it does round bales. Does it wrap them? A bale wrapper. Yes, that one will wrap them. So that's a ton. Yeah, it is going to return a heck of a lot of money, though. It is going to return. So what are you looking at? 150 grand to get both bits. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Well, I feel like it might be a necessary evil. It is evil, though. It is evil. Oh, look at all of this madness. Oh, we don't need any madness. No, that wraps everything. Ooh, what else will it wrap? This, that, the other, some of this, bit of this, some of that. Yeah. Also, and this is worth mentioning, you are going to need a baler for all the straw you're going to have next month, but you don't want that necessarily turning into silage. Oh no, yeah, quite. But I might turn. Well, the silage was originally going to be used for pigs and cows. Yes, but no, the hay rather. I think you need this. I think you need it. I think you've got to have it. All right, okay, you're hired. Are you sure that's the right one? Yeah. You've committed to that as an option then? Sure have. That leaves me with 350 grand. Now, we know T-shirts makes me an absolute chuffing fortune. What I don't know, just hop the fence, all right, is am I oversupplying cloth at the moment? Well, there's only 21 litres of fabric in there, so I would say no. I think you're supplying about the right amount. Right then. Yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of it coming in. In cotton month, we're going to have loads more. So another one of these providing more fabric. Yeah, but then you see I'm going to need another one that not only does fabric, I'm going to need another T-shirt maker. It's big money though, bruv. Big. We'll have one of those for 60k. Well worth it. Right. Now, that means you are going to need a T-shirt factory as well. Yeah, well, we'll stick that here. Okay, because that's sort of close-ish. None of this is going to end up being permanent. No, it's all a bit of a disaster, really. But we've got to think about maximising our output now. Right, tailor shop is 100 grand. Okay, well, let's place the tailor swiftly. Yeah. I mean, look, it was sat there. I had to do it. You didn't have to do anything of the sort. You chose to make that joke, and it wasn't a good one. Yeah. At some point, I ought to decorate all this stuff up so it looks great. You're going to do that now? No. All right, put that in there. Right, okay, that's getting me more T-shirts. This is a good thing. Now, the other thing that I want, which is another 110k, is another furniture factory. I think we stick with what's already working, and it does use metal, rather than mess around with something else. You've just got to find, here you go, furniture factory. One of these lads. Where are you going to stick it? Well, I mean, I've probably got space here if I work it. All right, there you go. Stick it in the car park? Yeah. I mean, I'm easily producing enough to cover that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy with the placement of any of this. I mean, I think what we're going to need to do sooner rather than later is actually move all of these. Can you move stuff you've already placed, though? What? I mean, if I were to tell it to bulldoze something after I've placed it, will I get all of my money back? Maybe. But there you go, it's 110 grand for that. I mean, it's a bit of an awkward placement, but it's not the end of the world. Right. It's not going to make any more sawdust, so that's, you know, something I haven't got to... Yeah, bang it in. Okay. All right, I guess we're doing that then. At least we're at 84 grand. Oh, that's another 60k that I could spend on something. I guess you're another spinnery. It gets me another spinnery. Yeah, and you've got a lot of cotton coming your way. Yeah, and I bet your cloth goes for more than just raw material wool. Okay, all right, yep. No, I'm up for that. Let's go down here. Have you got room? Yeah, I've got room. There's room. Yeah, okay, just got to find the right one. Super. Yeah, I mean, you know how I said I had to leave 35 grand available at the end of every session so that I could pay my debts? Yep. Well, I've not done that. No, you genuinely haven't. Still, I've got 2 more of these flipping bad boys. You know what you need? I need the RTV Max 6000. Right. Oh, and look, we got a new factory here to configure as well. Oh, we certainly have. Right, okay, yeah, let's do that first, shall we? Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Right, come here. Yeah, now, what are we making? Armoire's tables and chairs. Okay. Yeah, just need to stick stuff in. Do I need to turn these on? I'm guessing not. How much are you guessing not? I'm guessing no. Oh, hold on. Here's the recipes. Activate that, activate this and that and these and those as well. Super. I'm going to make just a stupendous amount of things. You need plank metal. Yeah. And you need plank metal. Yes. Okay, right. We're good there. Just needs loading, and then that's off to the chuffing races. Now, this dynamic duo isn't exactly going to produce anything until I load it with stuff, and the cotton harvest isn't until October. However, I am producing wool in the interim, so that could certainly have a benefit. We can make it work anyway, but we're not storing this. No, change the output mode to... Oh, maybe we should store it. No, change that to distributing. Right, and then the other one will store. You're going to remember that. Come back to me later when I've forgotten, and I'll let you know. Okay, that's you configured. Then we need to go down to the t-shirt shop. Now, the t-shirt shop will start working straight away because it will pick up on the pre-distributed distributional stuff, and that'll be quite helpful. I've arrived. Yes, so you have. No, thank you. I don't need to... Barry Turnips looks flipping delightful already. He doesn't need a new outfit. Right, clothes. Activate. Storing. Super. Good. Right, that's those all prepped to make me money. If I now go back, jump in a tractor, and just make sure I've got this baling idea set up in any way sensible at all. Now, I think the best thing that I should do is make sure that every time I've grass harvested, that I've got the sheep fully filled up on foodstuffs before I start converting it into anything else. Now, my forage trailer will do a good job of that. Just, picking up stuff. But, yeah, no, caution, because you don't want to starve your sheep. No, they won't like that. Yeah, I know, I've got an expensive new tractor there, but I'm not using it. No, not for this job. I think I'll probably end up using that one for something relating to cotton. Can't attach forks to the front of it. I'll adapt and overcome. You didn't buy a flour mill. Oh. Well, you know what? Next month I'm going to have an absolute monkey load of wheat. Yeah, nothing to do with it. Yeah, and you don't want to sell wheat au naturel. You need to process it. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of straw as well. That'll be nice. You'll be able to bale all of that. I will end up with a lot of bales. You definitely will end up with a lot of bales. I can't say I'm too crestfallen because I always really rather enjoyed baling. And being able to do that to the grass every other month is gonna work out quite nicely. Yeah. Assuming this is going to do exactly what I thought it was going to. Well, you're going to find out presently. You might end up with a grass bale, and then where will he be? Well, wherever I am now. Yeah. Doesn't appear to be wrapping it, does it? No. Do I need to... I don't know. No, that's a grass bale. No, you've windrowed this. That's a hay bale. Oh, yeah. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know, feed it to something. Well, I'm sure I can still sell it to somebody. Somebody will want it. But for future baling notification benefit purposes, you don't want to windrow it. You're going to end up with a bunch of these, which you might be able to use for cattle. You're probably going to need to evaluate your thinking a little, or do some thinking at all. There's money in this somewhere. Yeah, it'll turn up. Sure. Right, well there you go. That's going to wrap it up for this month. I'm going to bale all of this lot, and then I'm going to feed some stuff in. I should probably feed the furniture factory first. Ooh, nice alliteration. Thank you. It's all my own words. Yeah, well done. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, it suits you. Good. Anyway, I've been Colonel Failure. Tune in next month, why don't you, where we're going to drive a combine harvester. A lot. And I can't wait. Great. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can bear to do so, because your subscription means that little number goes up just ever so slightly higher. And these days, that means precious little to anybody, but it matters to me. All right? There you go. Will it help? No, not really. I mean, it just matters to me. There you go. That's the only thing. And therefore, if you care even a jot, then you can demonstrate it with love by pressing the subscribe button. How jolly decent of you. You've made a right dog's dinner of this. Yep, won't be the last time, neither. Yeah, you're supposed to stop when the I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.